We don't own it. All right, but you still used it though. So.
We ain't making no money.
You seen the joint that be singing her own Jones and shit?
No,
she be singing her own music. It's because they just taking her videos down on YouTube, so she started singing her own shit.
That's some fucking LMA shit. Got mad. Jacquees killed her shit, and then got mad. He sung it better.
They said that was the best one.
It's the world famous Klaptrap. Y'all already know. We back at it again. We got Mark.
You
got Doc. Got the voice all the way down the end. We got a special guest with us this week, though. We got no affiliated. We got him in the building. We got him in the building, and I already know who it
y'all
is.
can move them, Jones. Y'all can move it around. It's on the arm.
Yours truly back before Mark interrupted me. He waited till I get to myself to interrupt, but it's all good.
You know, it wouldn't be the Klaptrap without me interrupting your intro, man. That's what we do.
Yeah, we back. What was it, like 2 weeks? When was the last time we saw? Oh, no, it was
week before last
Monday. Saturday edition now, Saturday night edition now. But
Klaptrap after dark.
Yeah. This is prime thought hours for me. So this it took a lot for me to be here tonight.
You want to talk about it?
They still in the club. They didn't even go out yet.
I mean, we still gonna be down here for like another hour and some change. We still gonna be down here for another hour and some change. So I mean, we Philly shutting down early now, man. They be shutting down like at 1 o'clock. Yeah, exactly.
So the thoughts still getting dressed right now. They won't be out in the bar until like. Matter of fact, they in traffic. They won't be
they try to get the free before 11.
Yeah. Free before 11, exactly.
Yo, it is kind of early though.
So
I ain't thinking about that.
This is a sacrifice for us this week. Well, for me, I can't speak for everybody else. But yeah, man, what's on the agenda this week, man? I got
what we talking about?
Yo, so we got a guest here today. So I wanted to start doing something like when we get guests and shit. I'm just going to ask them questions that we previously discussed and had debates about on the show. And just get their take on it real quick. So while you have yes or no questions, right? No maybes, no explanations, yes or no.
Nothing to your head.
You talking to that mic for me?
Nigga look nervous.
You can move it.
It extend. You can pull it.
Yeah, you can pull it. You can pull the whole arm and everything.
Okay.
Do you believe the earth is flat?
Oh shit.
No.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in a higher being.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe everyone has a special purpose on earth?
Oh shit, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
You the only one who don't believe people got
We ain't here for shit. We just here, nigga.
Do you think racism is a big problem for black people today?
Fuck yes.
Oh, he insane now.
He insane.
Don't cover it up. What you say?
You can't curse?
No, you can't curse.
No, he's saying that because
he
he the only one who believed the opposite of everything that all the questions that he just asked you. He's the contrarian.
No, I don't believe on opposite of all that. He had number one the right way.
Flat Earth.
And no, God, I don't believe in God.
He don't believe in the
I'm a spiritual person.
He don't believe in a purpose.
Yeah.
He don't believe in racism. He don't believe in the red line. He don't believe in none of that shit.
I can't wait to be. Huh?
Look at the cops nowadays, dog.
I'm glad you brought that up because I did some research on that.
He said I did some research.
Thank you for saying that.
That's all the questions?
No, I got like 18, but you want
18?
We're talking about cops. 18? Is it 18?
But they asked him the questions.
16.
Oh, 16.
Huh?
It's 21 questions.
So you want to keep going on that question? Keep going.
It's gonna be a good episode tonight.
Do you believe systematic oppression is a big problem?
I told you to dumb it down. Didn't I tell you that?
See the nigga face.
I told you.
He got a pen. He got a pen.
Say I'm gonna process this one
He
word
got a
at a
pen.
time.
He dropped two.
Systematic. Hold on. The root word is system. So
He sounding out the question. Alright, you gonna skip that.
But can you rephrase the question, please?
I could have went to this ball.
Do you think
oppression?
Do you think?
Man, my favorite Jeezy album, Recession. So my fault. Go ahead.
Do you think the biggest problem with black people is white supremacy?
shit.
Next question, man.
I just gave it to her.
I know the Family Feud and shit where they give you the thing. You can skip it. Can't you skip it?
Oh no.
You said no.
You said no?
Y'all
All right,
stupid
God.
as shit.
All right, where we at?
Pass the ice.
Have you had a racist encounter in your life? Like a truly racist encounter?
No.
But you believe racism is a big problem for life today? Okay.
Oh, yes.
I ain't gonna ask the same question again. I see what you're trying to do here.
We got your back.
Have you ever had a bad encounter with the police?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. Are you married?
No.
Do you think people are not successful because they sleep 8 hours a day?
Answer that question wisely.
Hey yo.
Answer that question wisely. Somebody got fired from a
No, this is a real situation we're talking
Repeat that
about.
question again.
Do you think that people aren't successful because they sleep 8 hours a day?
No.
Okay, good. Do you think the black community has a parenting problem?
God bless you.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's a good one. Do you think men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people?
I can't answer that question. It depends on the individual. So I can't.
No, you gotta get one. I'm sorry, you gotta get one.
gun
Just
to the
speak from
head.
your own standpoint.
Yeah,
From my own self,
yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
No, all right. Do you think fear is a learned behavior?
Meaning.
You talk to the mic.
Meaning.
Do you think that all your fears come from, like, somebody taught you to be scared of something? Somebody showed you to be scared of something?
Shit. That's a tough question. I'm gonna go with yeah.
You think it's a learned behavior? Okay, good.
Because the person's put an element in their mind.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
But see, hold on. Before you go further. See, a lot of the questions you asking him right now, they're gun really to his head. And he got
Yeah, I know that's
answer
the point.
Right there on
That's
the
the
spot.
point.
He's not getting a chance to think about
No.
it.
I don't want to think
So it
about
gotta
it.
be instant.
I don't want to think about it.
Alright. Because he'll trip you up with that shit. He
No,
will.
you're not-
He'll
you're
try
not-
to trip
I'm
you.
Would you marry or date a virgin who is saving themselves for marriage?
No.
Oh, wow. You gotta get into that.
Date? Date is a different question.
Yeah, marry or date.
No. Date?
So you
Yes.
wouldn't date her in intentions to marry her?
Date, yeah, because I can still got hopes on fucking.
But you wouldn't. But there's no chance of marrying her if the date work out good.
If there's no chance of marrying her, if I know for a fact she's not giving it up without marriage.
Is there?
Quite profound. That was an in-depth thought.
I don't agree with that at all. But is there a difference between steak fries and potato fries?
What the fuck is a potato fry?
Holy shit.
Talking about.
I mean potato wedges. I'm sorry.
Potato
Oh, all right.
What the hell?
It is. I just don't know the difference.
It is a difference.
They do
You hear that?
different though.
It's definitely
It's a difference.
I didn't know
my
it was a
guy.
difference. I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
Difference.
The more you know.
I didn't
The
know.
Klaptrap is here to educate.
What's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? What's the
I ain't do my
difference?
research on that.
Me neither.
Tortoise niggas be old as hell,
I
bro.
know potato fry is a straight cut potato with the skin on it.
Right.
A steak fry.
It's like
specifically
it's like a
cut fry, and it
I
has
didn't-
that film.
I
over
thought
it.
all the right
All French fries have that film over it, dog.
Film?
That special cut, and it tastes different.
what it tastes like.
Like, it has
You
a
can
cover.
taste the fries right
It
now.
tastes different, but it has like a certain film that covers it.
McDonald's do got some shit on it. They got some shit on their fries. They put
It's called
they
salt.
spray some shit. Nah, they spray
I'm
That
fucking.
shit called, that shit called high cholesterol.
that shit
This
called
shit
crack. That shit called crack.
I would say this.
That shit
Potato
called
wedges,
crack.
I'm gonna say are slightly beer battered.
Which
Or the
one?
beer batter
Slightly
Jones.
beer battered.
You ever see
Them wedges is like, that's like
They good
a
as fuck,
25% of a potato. They just
Yeah, that's like the
cut-
the KFC
They just throw that
joint.
shit in
Cut
there.
it,
Those are you get from
and they
KFC.
batter them. They slightly batter them.
The KFC Jones still got the skin on them.
Yeah, that's a potato
Yeah,
wedge.
that's what I'm
Cracker
saying. They
Barrel-
cut the
Cracker Barrel got the
hold
steak
on.
fries like you were saying.
A
They just
steak
the
fry-
fat potatoes.
a steak
No,
fry
but some
is a
steak
different
fries still
fry.
got the skin on the little top part.
Oh yeah.
This a real.
So all of this is the
Y'all niggas
cut.
going in.
All of this is the
Potatoes?
All it's about is the cut. It's the cut.
Out of all the
Time out.
I gotta turn this shit
Curly
down.
fries the goat.
No.
Curly fries is the goat. You know what I mean? Everybody know that.
They season all of every.
Curly fries is the goat.
They season to perfection.
Hold on.
No, curly fries only good with
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back.
I'm gonna take that back.
Bare breaded fries.
No, curly fries and waffle fries. 1A, 1B.
Waffle
1A,
fries
1B.
is good. Waffle.
Curly fries got
I'm not that big. I'm not sold on curly fries.
What about Checkers or Rally's fries?
They the season.
Yeah, they like. They season.
All Checkers fries is the shoestring fries, but they.
We can get back to that. Let me finish the interview.
You gotta go to the interview.
Would you wear a dress for $10K?
No. Nope.
You wouldn't?
No.
Would you wear a dress for?
How much money?
Yeah, what would it take
for you to wear a dress?
No cost, baby. Not at all.
Oh, all right, there we go.
You better than a lot of people.
My morals don't have a price.
All right, this one not a yes or no question. What are the 3 things you would bring with you on a deserted island?
The bitches.
Yeah. Yo, that episode was crazy.
Water?
No. I'm talking about bullshit. Let's say water and all that shit already there. Let's say you at a resort or some shit. Like, what would you bring with you? Like
A female.
The bitches.
Tour?
Yeah.
Shit. Gun?
I knew he was gonna say that shit. I don't even know him like that. I knew he was gonna say that shit.
Gun.
Nothing to read, no entertainment. Just fucking.
Female entertainment. One more.
This is the only one that he needed time to like think about. All the rest of them was like yes or no, Jones.
If I could say an iPad or a phone, I still need a place to charge it. If I say a book, I'm gonna need more than one book because I'm gonna get tired of that same fucking book and no telling how long I'm gonna be deserted on that island.
You thought about this before?
No, listen.
I watch Castaway.
Oh, there you go.
All he had
well,
was
get a
Wilson.
volleyball. Get a volleyball.
All he had
No,
was
you should
Wilson.
get an encyclopedia, bruh. If you gonna bring a book, you know what I'm saying? You can learn how to build some shit.
From an
That's only
encyclopedia?
based on
Yeah.
one letter, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just gotta choose wisely.
Gotta get B for bathroom.
Yo.
H for hunger.
Oh, fuck the third.
H for hunting, hunger. Yeah, that's the one. Get H.
I thought encyclopedias. Do kids still?
Yo, that
read
shit don't
them?
even exist
That's
no
what I
more,
was gonna ask.
bruh.
Like,
No.
I mean, Google gives
Alright.
you everything
Somebody
you need
say a
to
weapon?
know.
They traded it for
Alright, I got
Wikipedia.
What's up?
A weapon.
You said a gun
female,
already. That's
and
two.
extra bullets.
That's the same one.
Next.
Is that like one of the?
That's it.
It's my clip can run out.
Man, you gotta be a hunter, dog. You gotta get some bamboo, right? You gotta sharpen him up.
Oh,
real nice.
tell
You
him.
got trees on the island, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta get some bamboo. You gotta make a spear and shit.
Oh, you should got a knife then and make your spears with.
Okay.
No, too late. It's too late. I'm sorry. It's locked in. It's locked
man,
in.
you're done.
This is a locked in.
You're done.
Locked in.
Oh man, I still got a headache from laughing at you.
I gotta say this
Nah,
shit.
you got a headache from that.
I gotta keep adding to these
No,
fucking
this-
songs.
no, it just came from laughing at y'all about that whole fucking
bitches. It's like, no.
Where's that from, yo? Where movie that's from?
What? I don't know.
I know that's definitely from an episode from Mr. X episode. We brought that shit up on there. Everybody said, "Oh, you gotta bring a shorty with you."
Clap it up for Mr. X.
Oh yeah, there we go.
He on.
Is he a real person?
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
He up in Boston.
Yo,
His name Mr. X.
Yeah, identity cannot be revealed.
Mr. X, this is for you. Because I know you'd be tore up if you was here right now.
Big facts.
Yo, while we at it, let's clap it up for Cuba Gooding Jr. Come on, guys.
Why we
Come
clapping
on,
up for his
guys.
ass?
I like Cuba. I'm a Cuban fan. It's a sarcastic clap for him. Because he don't like Cuba. I like Cuba. Oh, we can't just clap
That
it
nigga is
up
the
for
worst
everybody.
actor in Hollywood.
No, you can't. do this.
He is the worst actor in
Radio,
Hollywood.
bro?
Who?
Radio? Boys in the Hood?
No. He was trashing Boys in the Hood.
You can't.
He was trashing Boys in the
No,
Hood.
he wasn't.
He was the corniest one.
You see how he was fighting the Boys in the Hood?
He was Millie rocking in the car and shit. The fuck is
Yo, he was OJ, dog. What you mean? He played OJ.
So he had two Jones he did good in. Radio and
First
OJ.
to have Neil Long. He the first to
He
hand
made
me along.
he made like 50 movies and had 2 good
No,
ones.
it was the
It's more than that.
It's not. I'm sorry.
the little
That's
Snow Dogs.
Yeah, no, what was that? It might have came on Netflix, but it originally was on. Yeah, that joint.
Yeah, that was on Netflix. That's it.
I ain't watched the
OJ and Radio. All right.
No,
2 out of
we
58
said
man.
We said Boys in the Hood.
No, he wasn't good in that.
He was good. That's
He
your
wasn't
opinion.
good in
Let me
that.
pull this shit
You the
up, man.
minority opinion.
He wasn't good in that.
He's a good actor, yo.
That's-
No matter what, I stand for motherfucking. What's his name again?
They say had a tiny
He don't even fucking name.
You forgot his
Yeah,
name.
while we at it
man.
too, let's clap it up for Charlamagne and Lil Duval for Black Men Don't Cheat.
Oh, listen, we
Come
got-
on, guys.
Listen,
Come
I ain't
on.
heard the song yet.
But I never heard it, so can I clap?
What's up with
I never
y'all?
heard it.
That was a
I
good
didn't
song.
hear it
We
yet.
got here.
It's a good point.
We got here.
It's a good point.
Damn.
I hear the whole song.
See, listen.
I mean, I like the concept.
It's gonna go concert.
I like the concept.
Don't cheat, so that's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
yeah.
agree with it.
I mean, that's
Clap it
facts,
up.
though.
I
That's
don't
facts.
cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
That's why I don't understand why.
Yeah,
y'all get clapped.
yeah.
I don't
No,
understand.
that's
y'all.
facts.
Y'all got
Why
too
do
much
shit?
integrity.
The clergy don't cheat. Like,
Speaking of the clergy, I'm glad you said that.
we don't cheat.
Why do black people have mega churches but no mega banks?
Oh, that's a good question.
All they know is
You
God.
can't ask.
Can you
us.
talk into the front
All
of
they
the
know is God. So that's why they had mega
Okay.
churches.
but you giving 10%. Is it? I got the right
10%.
percentage. 10% to the church.
And free will.
Oh, okay, yeah, and free will. So if you put, I mean, y'all get the concept. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here.
Explain it.
No,
Go ahead, Doc.
but I'm saying, how would you get to be a mega bank? Because when you first hear about a banking account, what you hear? Wells Fargo, motherfucking PNC Citizens.
When I was a little commerce
Yeah, I
bank,
mean,
they probably
Santander. And I'm saying, these the names that you hear. These probably what your parents got and everything like that. So even if you was this bank that started out small and you're trying to get there, how do you get
I
there?
don't think it started out small. You gotta start out big to become a.
all
How you
banks
start
start off somewhere though.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, yo. Like, really.
So, I mean, how do you become a lender first? That's like the infancy stages. Right? Like,
Well, that ain't about
gotta
nothing
have-
because you got not buy hair pay hairs, but the Paycheck Jones, they got apps for that too. So that ain't about nothing. You got Lending Club, Lending Tree.
Because it's like
All you gotta do is turn it black.
there's not many black banks.
Let's not get it fucked up though. You can go to your church and borrow money from your church.
But can you say, like, first of all, we're in America.
Uh-huh.
This is not our land.
You talking to the microphone? I apologize.
We in America. This is not our land. This is not made for us.
Woo!
So
Woo!
Mark,
So you're not American.
Mark,
But
Mark gonna try to tell you
I'm
anything.
consider myself African American because I was raised in America. But at the same time, this is not our land. This is not made for us. We were born here against our will.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time,
talk to him.
they're going to control their land. We're just visitors.
Refugees.
Exactly.
Tourists.
So are the Asians?
No, they can't
So are the
do that
Africans?
Name an Asian bank, major bank.
There's one right around the corner. Not even a major bank.
All right,
They just brought up
all right, so ain't nobody got no banks except for white people. Just put it like that. Then
That's not true.
Ain't no major Puerto Rican banks.
That's all I know.
Ain't no
It's
major
all
Hispanic
major
banks.
Caucasian banks. That's all I
Ain't
know.
no major Mexican
Caucasian
banks.
That's not true.
Ain't no major
He said
Indian
major.
banks.
Keyword
What we
being
talking
major.
about?
America.
Like,
You
this
said
in
mega.
America.
You said mega church versus mega bank. You know what I'm saying? This what I'm going to attribute it to.
I love how we go from it's all or nothing. It's mega or nothing. 100 billion or nothing.
That's how you phrased it, though.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Listen to what I'm saying, though.
Churches, right?
I'm gonna put it like this.
You said mega.
So let's try to.
I'm put it like this.
A mega church is probably what would you say, like 20,000 members? You telling me you can't have 20,000 members in a bank?
This is the
I
thing,
don't know
though. This is the
why.
thing, though. You can go to a church. You're not required to pay any money. If you open up a checking account and you ain't got no money in that motherfucker, they gonna close it down at a certain amount of time.
In order for you to be
with
a
no
mega,
activity.
Pay at least $5, bro.
You don't have to pay no money to go to church. It ain't a cover fee at the door. They're not making you tithe. They're not making you pay offerings. So you can stay at the church for 15 years and then you got some money and then you want to pay your tithes, whatever. So there's longevity no matter what. With a bank, if your monkey ass ain't made a deposit in 6 months, guess what? You out of here. You're done.
Do you think that mega churches were created by people not putting money in the church for 15 years?
No, I mean, yeah.
Okay,
So
all right,
I mean,
cool. All right, cool. So they're putting money into the church, right? So you can't put money into.
But it's not just about money.
Yes, it is.
But it's not just about money. It's about members. It's about members. You become a mega church about members, not money.
Right.
So the more members that you have, okay, of course, you know, because people are contributing money, that's going to be the more money. But that's how you get to become a mega church. Because you probably start out small, you have a certain amount of members, and then you're like, all right, well, we can't fit all these people into this one church, so we got to build another church. So they might not even get the funds from their members, because the church I go to, E9, they took a loan out to get the new building that they got.
Nice
so
building.
they got a mortgage on they building and everything like that.
Nice building.
So a part of the funds that people give goes to the mortgage and everything like that. So they didn't just get the money from their members. So they said, look, we got more members than we can hold, so we got to have another church. And then they build another church, and then, you know, it grows in popularity. That's just how it goes.
Is E9 Tabernacle struggling financially?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know their financial situation, but as far as I know, everything is cool.
That's your church that you go to. You don't know their financial. Okay.
I mean,
what
the fuck am I supposed to know?
Like, you don't think you should know what you a member of, what you giving money to?
All I know is in January every year. On New Year's on the service, the pastor, this is the only time he ever talks about financials in the church. He never says, yo, you got to give money this, give money that. You don't, I mean, he says, look, this is exactly where everything goes. He breaks it down. Got the consecration fund. You got this, you got that. And he breaks down, you know, he says a portion of everything that the church makes, they give back to the community. I think it's like 20%, 30%. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, he breaks down everywhere that the money goes. He only does it one time a year. He says, it's the only time I'm going to ever talk about money. And he does that at the beginning of every year. Bang, bang, bang. And that's it.
A shareholder meeting.
A shareholder meeting?
Yeah, that's what that's called.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what banks do.
I mean, because most churches. Well, I ain't gonna say most churches. There's a lot of churches that, you know, they try to, you know, they preaching and they say, oh, well, if you felt this word, then donate something out your pocket, donate this, donate that. I don't feel like that's correct. Like, nobody should be asking you to donate a certain amount. It should be like, you know, if you got it, give. You know, if you don't, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is at my church. I don't know how other churches are, you know, but, you know, I'm cool with that. Like, you know, I don't tithe all the time. When I do, I do. Like, you know what I mean? And I can still go to church the same way. Like, it don't really make a difference.
If you don't ask, you can't get no money. A closed mouth don't get fed. That's why they ask. But, you know, a church is definitely a business, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they got to keep the lights on. They got to pay the bills and everything like that. You know,
write them off on taxes when you pay your tithe. So,
but that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. So we build mega churches, which is the business. So, you know, I'm not saying that I got all the answers here, but I'm saying wouldn't it be nice to build a nice E9 bank?
Question: do banks pay taxes? I don't know.
Oh,
I know churches.
Churches don't.
I know they don't.
Huh?
Wait, why?
But this, I mean, So I'm trying to understand.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you defending that black people can't build a?
I'm not saying can't. I'm just saying that it's just like.
Or you saying it's not a good idea?
No, it's just like when you say you got an electronic, right? And you want to try to compete with Sony. Like, Sony makes this exact same electronic, but you want to try to come into the market and do the exact same as them. It's not the same thing. Like, it's harder for you to be, because when you already got a name that's already been there for years that people recognize like this and already feel comfortable doing business with, it's harder to try to get people to come over to where you're at. So yes, it's going to be harder to build a mega bank than a mega church, because you have to invest your money into a bank. You don't have to invest money into a church. You can go to a church, like I said, you don't have to You don't have to invest no money. You can go to a church 365 days a year and not give them a single penny and nothing changed. You can't do that with a bank. You can't just go enroll in a checking account or a savings account in a bank and not put money in there. You can't just have the account.
Right. So the first half of what you said was, how can you compete with the other competition, right? That's what you basically said.
Yeah, because it's about trust when it comes to money.
Right.
It's about trust.
So everybody here besides me believe that black people are oppressed. We being oppressed by redlining, by all these other banks. So why do you need to compete with? As black people, we need to compete with the Wells Fargo's of the world? Basically, what you're trying to say, when we could just start our own. Why does it need to? Why do we have to compete with them?
In order to be major, that's what it comes.
No. So you worrying about being on the stock market and being
you
major?
just
I'm
said
talking about the community.
mega church versus mega bank. In order to be a mega bank, you're going to have to compete with the
You
other
have to
banks.
start somewhere.
Yeah, but you have to compete.
People say
You have to compete.
last I heard, black people had how much? Like $1 trillion of spending power. So
And it's about trust.
I just don't like the Reddit.
You just said Linden Tree, right? You just said Linden Tree, right? That's a recognized name, Linden Tree, right? Mm-hmm. For if you want to go get a loan, imagine I made my own joint, Black Tree. Come over to me. I'm gonna give you some money. Maybe Black Tree.
Maybe in my brain.
Why the fuck should I fuck with Black Tree? Look. If I look your shit up, you don't got nothing on it. Like you don't got no reviews or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing to like. I mean, it's black owned. I mean, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's cool. But what? I don't care about who owns this shit. What's the business model? What's going on? Like, how do people feel about your business? What do you provide? Like,
do you do that when you choose a church?
To me, it wasn't.
No,
but
right?
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I don't have to pay any money to go to church. The church is not entrusted with my money. I'm not giving all my money to a church and saying, "Yo, do something with it." That's not what I'm doing.
You don't have to put all your money inside of one bank. You don't put.
But listen, this is the thing. If I go to my church and I don't like it, I can just fucking leave. I don't have to go. Yeah, but it's not the same thing though. It's not the same thing though. You can't. Yeah, like it's certain.
You can't get your money back out of a bank.
It's the extra bullshit you gotta go.
No, you don't. You go in there. You say, "Hey, I want to close my account, and get my money out."
You ain't gonna get no money back from the church,
and they give you a check.
But with the church, you can just fucking leave.
Where's the money that you invested into the church?
And all that.
Where's the money you put in?
The investment for the church is hope.
You want a quick rant real quick? I lost.
Don't matter.
I lost.
The same as you invested in the bank. You invested 9 times out of 10. You're invested more in the bank.
It don't cost money to go to the church.
Exactly.
There's no cover fee. You don't have to make a deposit to go to church.
Exactly. So if you go to church,
real quick, y'all. Real quick.
Go ahead.
I have a cleaning business, right? I clean union building. Mm-hmm. The union building has their own credit union attached to the union building. Mm-hmm. Let's use E9 because that's a mega church that we all know. Mm-hmm. What if E9 had an E9 credit union? They say, "Hey, members, we feel like we're oppressed. We want to get back to the community. Black people, yada yada yada. Not that E9 is a black church, but hey, I want to start a credit union, E9 credit union."
Okay.
You'd be like, "Fuck that! No, I don't know what y'all gonna do with the money." And
guess what? Guess what?
I ain't fucking with it.
If they start an E9 credit union, it would be just like Freedom Credit Union. It's still not going to be Wells Fargo. It's still not going to be. It don't matter. You
can't go from bottom to the top. Don't do that. You have to start somewhere. When you start a business, you don't go.
But still, Enon is where? Enon is where? Based in where?
It's a mega church.
It's based in where though?
Showham.
Okay, where? Philadelphia, right? Okay. Let's just say Philadelphia, right?
Philadelphia.
Where else is it? Nowhere else. It's nowhere else. There's only a franchise. That's what I'm saying. It's not
Walmart started with one store.
Listen. All right. I understand what you're saying, but you're going against niggas that got things.
It's not a competition.
It is a competition.
No, it's not.
Listen, I had this discussion, right? I was in a barbershop, right? They was talking about when Monique was having the whole thing, coming out and saying whatever. They was like, "Yo, why don't black people just come up with their own type of service like Netflix, where Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, all these dudes, they come together, they make their own service." I said, "Yeah, that's cool. You can do that, but as soon as your shit get to a certain place." Either the people, the Netflix, they're either gonna buy you or they're gonna crush you.
Exactly.
It's what you can only get to a certain point, so you gotta fuck with those people.
No. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
If we all feel like we're oppressed and we all feel like we can't get loans, we're not getting the right interest rates that we need to get.
Who is we all?
Fed up. Black people. We're talking about black people, right?
How many black people are you gonna get to do the same thing?
We have to start somewhere. Jay Morrison just raised like $100 million by using, hey, I'm black and I'm starting a real estate trust. He just raised that money that quick. Like, yo, I want to get you 8% on your investment. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm Jay Morrison. I've been doing this for years. Like, the marketing was amazing.
He got a name, right?
Sure, so does E9.
But where's Enon at? Where's Jay Morrison at? Is Jay Morrison in one place? Is he only in one state?
Doc, why do you do that?
I'm trying to tell you. That's what it comes
Why do you
down
think
to.
black people can't get ahead?
I didn't say black people
that's
can't
what
do
you're saying.
anything.
That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm
That's
saying.
what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're saying black
I'm trying to
people
say
ain't
you have to
shit.
compete at some point.
We ain't shit and we
but
not
no,
good enough.
But listen. People are not just going to fuck with something that doesn't have any type of
You
representation.
already go to Enon every day and you give them
It's
your
not
money.
gonna
If
happen
Enon
overnight.
says, I'm using this as an example, hey, we're opening an Enon credit union, just like most of these what I'm saying, fraternities, police and fire, all these people, all these unions open their own credit bureaus. If Enon goes, hey, we're opening up a church, we can go to all the black churches. All the black churches know each other in Philly. Let's say if it started in Philly, all the black churches know each other. It's all about marketing at the end of the day.
I'm gonna put it like this.
I don't think that would be a good business for a church.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Too much taxes.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Tax
I'm gonna put it like this. And I feel like a lot of people come from this point of view. If if they open their own joint, I'll probably put $100 in there.
Mm-hmm.
I put $100 in there, let it rock how it rock. I even do that now. I got fucking Navy Federal. I don't put a lot of money in there. I got TD Bank. Like but the other ones, like I've been with TD Bank since they was Commerce. You know what I'm saying? Majority of my money is in there. But I still got Navy Federal. I only got a little
That's
bit of
all
money
I'm
in
saying,
there.
dude.
But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's
that's cool.
But that's how most people are. They're like,
That's
yo, I
good.
trust these people. I've been with them for so long for me to switch and put everything in there.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
put
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit in there.
I'm sorry, maybe I said something I wasn't supposed to say. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to move all your shit to one bank.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should put all their money in Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
I think you should split your shit up.
Yeah.
But think that $100 that you put in there can be loaned out to somebody else at an interest rate. So the bank will make money off the interest rate and it'll keep going. And then 20 years from now, it was a bank from black people called the Freeman's Bank. That was one of the richest banks in America. Back when Frederick Douglass took over it. We've done this before, and to your defense, back then it got thrown down.
They probably had $20 in there. That was
Yeah. No, for sure.
That was a lot of money back then.
Right.
Well, start a bank then, nigga. What the fuck? Like, what are we talking about?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
So you trying to say why the
can't we
churches
do it?
don't?
Start
Why?
a church. Tax free.
No. I'm saying for the
No,
sake
real
of
rap,
argument.
real rap.
Start a
As
school.
real rap. As
School too, I like that.
As a mega bank.
These Catholic
are
churches got schools.
Listen. As a mega bank, how much are you doing for the people? You giving them accounts, charging them overdraft fees and every shit. You know what I mean? Fucking their life up. What you doing? You doing way more as a mega church than as a mega bank.
See, you
So
comparing
fuck up.
them. You comparing
So
them.
all
with
right,
everybody else.
so what advantages am I going to get by going to a black bank than I'm going to TD Bank? What are you going to offer me?
That's where it really begins. At for
What are you going to offer me that's different?
Same interest rate as TD.
Because I'm black,
turn-
you're going to give me some.
I gotta turn Doc Mike down.
Hold on.
All night.
You gonna approve my loans because I'm black? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do different?
If we are,
How are you gonna stay in business if you doing some other shit that the other banks ain't doing? What are you gonna do?
It's called competition. If we gonna sit here and say they charging they red on us, they charging this crazy interest rate because we black. They not giving me a loan because I'm black. If I say, hey, black people, let's start our own bank. There are Jewish banks, there are Asian banks. There are these banks. It don't gotta be mega. I mean, what is mega?
So hold
What
on.
dollars amount is mega?
Hold on. So if everybody is saying, yo, these banks is doing that.
I'm saying if you complain about it, it's not happening. But let's say.
But I'm just saying.
it
So
is.
if I go to an Asian bank, is that going to be different? They still going to deny my loan?
I'm saying go
they
to
still
a black
give me
bank.
a higher rate. Like,
Sure.
Where do it stop at?
If that's what you believe, but
No,
I'm saying that's why I'm
but I'm
saying
just
open up a
saying.
black bank. That's what it should stop there.
So as a black bank, I'll come in there as a black person. Yo, you my brother. I mean, out of you ain't got no pay stubs and nothing. I'm just gonna give you this loan off the strength. That's not business, bro. That's not business.
So you writing policies for the bank now?
No, I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
No. You saying that people
You just said a black bum can walk on the street.
No. I said a black bank. I said a brother can walk into the bank.
Yeah, if he ain't got no pay stubs, he asking for bread. He a bum. What are you talking about? That's bad business, right? So why would you do that?
So what are the advantages of this black-owned bank versus the other ones? So are y'all going to grant?
What advantage do you get from Wells Fargo? What do Wells Fargo give you as a black person?
But listen, I'm trying to ask.
What bank do you bank at?
I got TD Bank.
Okay,
like I said, I told you I got a few banks.
What do TD Bank say? Hey, we're gonna give you this.
If I go to out of market ATM, okay, they give me my fees back.
That's it. That's it. That's worth it. It's worth it, huh?
That's worth it to me. That's enough for me.
So wait, that's enough for me. So you just gave an example of a man going in the accident for $100 from the bank, and then you say, "Oh, but I'm gonna go to TD Bank because they give you your surcharge fees back." That sounds crazy. Listen to the way we think, and listen. I don't here real quick. We think that we can't get ahead. We can't get ahead as black people because we think that we're gonna get crushed at every turn. It's so racist out here that
I'm not saying black people. I don't care if you Chinese. I don't care if you Hispanic. I don't care what you are. If you are going against a mega conglomerate, they're either going to buy you or they're going to crush you.
You can only buy me if I'm on the stock market. That's a hostile takeover. If I'm a private bank, you can't just come in and
how big can you be private?
Buy my bank.
How big can you be private?
You can be bank. What you talking about?
Uber
just turned private.
You mean public?
Yeah, I'm gonna say public.
Yeah.
Uber just turned
private.
Why they do that?
Why they do that?
Honestly, I don't know why they did that shit.
To make more money, right?
Virgin
to make more money, right?
Virgin Mobile was private. It shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. It's all about making money, but we worrying about how marginalized we is. Why can't it be that? I'm giving power to my community. This is an Asian making around the corner. Did you look at Cotman lately? It's all Asian. They just board up the whole shit. Let's
go back there 10 years later and see where the fuck them banks at. Okay. Let's see where the Asians at.
We were visiting 10 years.
Only thing that's gonna be around with the Asians, they always gonna have a Chinese store. They always gonna have the cleaners.
Okay, we were visiting 10 years.
Like they stick to their niche.
See, when we break it down to like the Asian stuff like that,
I didn't mean to take this from you.
They have I like looking. So when we looking at blacks, we have businesses, but we don't have the same type of businesses that like Asians got. So for them to have their own banks and why black people don't got their banks, I would like to look at it like, look at the Asians. They got businesses all in. No, I'm not saying we can't. I'm just saying
that we shouldn't do it.
They have no. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
I'm stating the fact. Asians got businesses all in our hoods. We don't have as many businesses in our hoods.
Why not?
It's funny you say that because the shorty just told me, she was like, "Yo, I'm going to a black nail salon for the first time."
Yeah, and it's not me.
For the first
time. Let's clap it up for the black nail salon. Let's clap it up for the black nail salon.
But she was in there for 6 hours.
Yeah, but
she was in there for 6 hours.
And that's probably because it was an influx of black people going. It's
a whole bunch of people there. We don't know.
Like a lot of black people right went there. But the point I'm trying to make is for Asians to have black banks and then black people don't have banks. Look at the businesses Asians own in the black community. Money in our community is liquid. We get money and we spend it on the wrong things.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you have Chinese stores on every corner. You have Chinese delis on every corner.
True. Italian delis, pizza stores.
You got dry cleaners, which are predominantly Asians in every hood.
That's true.
Damn near every block.
How long they been there? How long they been there? How long they been there?
Decades.
Since you was a kid, right?
Yeah.
You comfortable with them, right?
Yeah.
So So that's the point that I'm trying to make. Something that you comfortable with, that you've been with your whole life, that you've been dealing with. It's not just easy to just say, yo, I'm going to go fuck with this over here just because it's my people. It don't matter what it is. If you've been fucking with something, it's just like if you've been...
How did you start off with that business stuff? How did you start off with that business?
You got to talk to the mic. You got to talk to the mic.
From word of mouth. You had to start off from word of mouth, right?
So you're saying no new businesses can ever start because these businesses already exist?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said.
No, that's not.
I'm not fucking with a new drop cleaner because this one already been here. So if another drop cleaner open up, I'm not fucking with it.
So what he's I feel like he's trying to say.
No. I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said this dry cleaner been here my whole life and I'm only fucking with it. So nobody better not open up no more dry cleaners.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. You can open the dry cleaners, but I fuck with this one. So what are you giving me at this dry cleaners to make me not fuck with this one no more?
I better clean.
Outside of you being the same skin color as me.
I better clean.
It's called marketing.
Yeah,
That
But
goes like
what are
every
you
business.
what are you
That goes
what are
like
you
every
marketing? You
business.
gotta market something that's
Sure.
appealing to me.
Sure, I'm not starting a dry cleaner, so I can't tell you the marketing plan.
But
but
listen, that's my point.
Sure.
That's my point.
Sure.
But the other one,
But we can't
one
all
don't clean leather, but the other one do.
fucked up. But we can't
I'm
all
talking some real shit. Like you really have to. It's not just like yo, let's just do all this, bang bang bang. Let's come up.
We can't
You
sit
have,
here-
but you have to offer some. You have
I
to offer
understand.
something
I understand what
different
you're saying.
than the other motherfuckers
I
in order.
understand.
Niggas not gonna just come just because it's yo black power, black business. Yo, listen, I support black business.
We
I
did it
just
with Black
bought-
Panther.
I just
we
bought
did it when
some.
the Black Panther came out.
I just bought some all natural hair and beard products from a nice young lady. She came over from she was a German. She's African. She came over here. She got her own business. She got all natural products, and I supported her shit.
You supported it, right?
Yes, I did.
Let's give it up for Doc for
That's
supporting
what I
black
did.
business.
Oh, what's her name?
was she
No, that's the
German
one. What's her name? What's her
at the
name? What's
same
that? What, you know her name?
Yeah, I got it. I got
yeah,
it.
no, whatever it is, we clapping it up. We can clap it up for her.
Let's
I
clap
want
it up.
black
Yeah,
business out there, but
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
it is
It's
black
not.
owned.
It's not about that. I'm trying to say it's like if you got one thing here and another thing there, it's not. I'm not just gonna fuck with you just because you're a black owned business.
You should
Like
try 'em
what
out.
are you? I mean, it depends.
We can't sit here and say,
depends.
oh, we
It
don't
depends.
belong
I'm
in
not just-
America. We don't belong in America. We marginalized. White supremacy is our reason, and then go, oh no, I'm not fucking with. I'm not gonna give you a shot. I'm gonna stay over here and get my.
I'm not
Chinese
fucking
food.
with you just because you black. That's
should
what I'm
give 'em a
saying.
shot.
I'm not fucking with you just because you white. I'm not fucking with you just because. I'm not fucking with nothing just because.
Anything
You
black,
gotta
should
give
give
me
it a shot.
something in order for me to fuck with you.
Sure. You shouldn't go to a black nail salon. Which you're not getting your nails done. Cool, that's not your market. But you should give, if a black restaurant open up in your neighborhood, you should give them a shot. If a black bank open up in your neighborhood, give them $100.
All right, boom. Look at this.
So
look.
you get bad reviews from that black restaurant, you should still give them a shot.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
If you get bad reviews
Mike.
from that black-owned restaurant, you still give them a shot.
You should give them a shot. Yeah.
Still fuck with them, huh?
Give them a shot.
So if you go, you fuck with Yelp.
reviews.
You do
Yeah, I
Yelp.
fuck with
You do
Yelp.
Yelp. So all right, say, oh, damn man, you know, I want a fish sandwich, right? Wherever you at, you go on Google, you type in fish sandwich, right? And it's a joint 0.3 miles away, right? And on Yelp, it's all 1 star. This is the worst place I ever been.
But it's black.
I waited 40 minutes.
But shit,
They food was terrible. You still gonna fuck with it just because it's black owned?
Exactly.
Shouldn't
You still gonna
Yeah,
fuck
cause I
with it?
still fuck with McDonald's at that time. They fucked up my shit.
Shouldn't you
But
figure shit out?
McDonald's is a
Shouldn't you figure it out for
franchise.
yourself?
I still fuck with them.
No, but you had McDonald's before and it's been good.
But you
But
went
at
to
the
a different
same
location.
time,
Now, hold on,
It's
time
still
out.
a location, right?
I'm just saying, no. The one right there on Cotman, plenty of times they fucked up the order. You had to go in. Yo, I need my apple pie. I fucked that up. I went back the next week, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I just did it.
All right, we can still.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not?
But
I want everybody to Yelp the local Chinese store
So,
on your
hold on.
neighborhood.
So y'all
and see
saying-
why you
hold
go
on,
there.
hold on.
Look at the
So y'all
ratings at your
y'all
local Chinese
saying-
store and see why you go there.
so basically, what you saying is fuck with something just because
I
it's
said
black,
give them a
no
shot.
matter what.
Give them a shot.
If they got bad reviews,
Give them a shot. Let me
this
tell
the
you why.
worst fucking fish sandwich I ever heard in my
You said
life.
that right.
That shit was.
Let me tell you why.
I'm still fucking with it.
I'm
Why?
gonna tell you why you should give it a shot. Right?
I don't care what it is. I'm not fucking with it.
Because everything that's not the same as everybody. Like,
I don't care if it's black owned. I don't
what's
care if
not
it's
good
white
for you
owned. I
might
don't care if
be
it's
good for everybody.
alien owned. I don't give a fuck who owned the motherfucker. If it's ass, I'm not fucking with it.
If somebody came up to you and said, "Yo, I don't fuck with such and such because he did me dirty," you just gonna be like, "Oh, I ain't even gonna talk to him."
I'm
no
not talking
more.
about one
That's
person.
your man already.
You talking
I'm not
about
talking
one
person.
restaurant?
That's one. No. I'm talking about multiple reviews from one restaurant.
Yes.
If
I didn't say one review.
How about multiple reviews from strangers or review from your mans? Which one hold more rank?
It don't matter. My man's
matter,
is the same as the motherfuckers that's on there. It don't matter to me. It don't matter. If it's 18 motherfuckers on there that say it's ass and my man say it's good, it's ass. Majority rules.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't give a fuck what my man say. He ain't me.
And then put it up, you know, your man stuff. If your man got good taste,
You're talking about white man.
if your man got good taste, and you like
don't
everywhere
care.
my man first, like recommended me to was good, and he said this place is nice, but everybody, I mean, it's good, but
I'm
everybody.
gonna tell you something like this. I got a homie, right?
Right.
He prefers head over pussy, right? I know. It don't even matter how you feel about it, right? He prefers head over pussy, right?
I like both.
Listen, no, all right, look. It don't matter what you like. This is what he likes, right? He likes head over pussy, right? So it was a little shorty back in the day. You know, yo, what's up, shorty? Yeah, you know, I got sucks from her. Yo, how was the sucks? I'm just crazy. All right, bet.
You tried it out? Yeah, okay.
Can I finish my story?
You never let me finish.
Goddamn. So this is his preference. This is what he likes. You know what I'm saying? He said the shit was crazy. I went and got the sucks. They was Reggie.
You tried it out, right?
They was Reggie.
Was she on Yelp?
They was Reggie. See, I ain't gotta pay nothing for that pussy. I ain't have to pay for it. I don't have to. If listen. If I go in there, listen. If I go in there, I get them sucks in the ass. Guess what?
So you just walked in the house and she sucked your dick?
Listen, if I go in there, I get them sucks in they ass. I can just leave.
You just walked in.
I didn't leave. Sucks? I didn't go there. I didn't have to
you
search
ain't
it up.
To her?
Listen, all that shit is free, bro.
Yeah, you ain't talk to her.
All that shit is free. No, I talk to her. Okay. That's free. Right, it's free.
So
that's free. I don't gotta pay for that.
Freedom of speech.
You can't sit here and go,
I don't gotta pay for that.
We marginalize as people, and then go, I'm not gonna invest.
I'm not fucking with nothing just because. Nothing. I'm not saying black. I'm not putting no color on it. I don't care what it is. I'm not fucking with nothing just because.
Right. So you believe in equal opportunity, right? Everything's cool. Not everything cool, but like we not marginalized as black people, right? Everything is free. Everything is like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, Doc.
How can you go from one corner and be like we marginalize people?
You say who?
Chinese bitches have the best pussy, bro.
Chinese?
Yeah, word.
You know that pussy hair goes sideways, right?
Word. So your dick go on in.
No, not the pussy goes sideways. The pussy hairs go sideways. No, I tried to explain this a long time ago.
So it's sleek.
Oh,
yeah, it's a different grade. You know, it goes sideways. You know how normal pussy.
Yeah. All right. Look. We're gonna change gears a little bit. We've been on this topic for about an hour anyway, so we should get into something a little lighthearted. Tomorrow, Father's Day. So.
Oh yeah, true.
Clap it up for all the good fathers.
Oh yeah.
Clap it up.
And hopefully the baby moms who ain't with their baby fathers no more, let them have their day of peace, because you know we receive all types of grief on Father's Day. That's a better baby mom day. That's what I call it. I don't even call it Father's Day. It's just better baby mom day. The ones who got left.
The ones you defiled?
Defiled.
Oh, shit.
Defiled.
Oh, defiled.
Listen. That's my man.
It don't matter if you were defiled. Now, it's all about if you taking your responsibility. That's all that matters at the end of the day. But a lot of them, they don't care about that. They mad that they still single. And now they look at themselves as damaged goods. So, but I digress. Go into it. I digress. So, you know, I want them to be up here to defend themselves. I'm gonna have
fuck them, man. That's a Klaptrap.
I definitely want them to defend themselves.
You only get to defend your honor if you want.
Oh yeah. I wanted to bring something up to y'all real quick. A friend of the show sent me a screenshot from something she's seen on the. In the grand.
Starting at 12 o'clock, we ain't gonna get no love.
So somebody said, so the screenshot say, create an LLC for your kids when they're in high school, file taxes on it for 4 years, start business, create business history, pay them on business payroll checks, set their salary, get a business credit card, make them an authorized signer on your credit card, and it's like all these like confetti shit. Like boom, graduation gift. Let's break the cycle.
I just had this conversation with my man. We was talking about those same exact things, and like how we weren't taught them. Our parents or the schools didn't teach us those things. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, you think that's a good way to set your child up?
Because he was talking while I was finishing up, but it was saying that this was supposed to be the graduation gift. I think the best graduation gift you can give to your kids is either pay for college or buy them a house.
Pay for college? Why they even gotta go to college?
No, I'm saying some people want to go to college. I mean, if you want to go and you want to be a doctor or whatever the case may be, if your people can pay for it, Yeah, you know what I mean? Student loan debt is like the biggest crisis.
But that house you said, bomb a house, that's the house that you presumably own.
No.
I mean, buy them a whole nother house. I mean, because the idea is you going to pass them the house that you own down when you leave.
Right, but I'm saying graduation gift.
Oh, so that means bomb another house.
You can get a house for 20 grand. You can get a house for 10 grand.
Yeah,
now.
What's wrong with buying a car?
I mean,
I'm trying to
People
go
got
along
cars
the lines.
after they graduated.
I'm trying to go along the lines
This
of
is-
financial.
this is my issue.
Financial literacy.
This is my issue. Try to narrow everybody down to the same fucking shit. Like everybody don't want to go to college. Everybody don't want to own a house. Everybody don't want all that shit. Figure out what the fuck your kid wants, what they're interested in, and invest in that. How about that? They might even want a fucking LLC. They might not even need a LLC.
Yeah.
So all that shit means nothing. Like that's a lot of us, like myself included. Like my son don't play no fucking sports. I played all the sports growing up.
Yeah.
I want my son to play sports, but he doesn't. I don't know if he will. He might not. So me as a parent, I want to try to force him to play basketball, play baseball, whatever. Like us as parents who try to force shit on kids. Like it might be some shit like
That's true.
Like I might have been a singer, you know, but I ain't make it. So now I want my kid. My kid know how to sing. Now my kid gotta be a singer. I didn't make it, so my kid gotta make it. Like we try to force too much shit on our kids, like based on shit we failed at in our lives. Like fuck all that. Find what your kid likes, what they love, their passions, and invest in that. Fuck an LLC in a house and all, whatever. It don't matter. Like find out what your kid is interested in and invest in that. Because all that other shit,
I think
try
that-
to make them do that shit is just gonna fuck you up worse. Because once they don't fuck with it, then you gonna be crushed inside. And you gonna feel like they failing you as a
Or if
kid.
you force
But
them.
you know what I mean? But you just the one that's fucked up.
or if you force them, they're going to have resentment towards you.
Yeah,
It's like-
exactly.
I think this is along the lines as the Steve Harvey quote. Like he wasn't being literal. I think that you can look at like the poetry of it is almost like them saying, because at the end they say break the cycle. So it's like I think it's basically just like teach them about financial literacy.
That's the basics, yeah. The basics is
I don't-
taxes,
yeah,
credit.
I
Those
agree
things
with
that
that.
we should.
I agree with that 100%. Like, don't force them to do nothing. I think it's a bad idea to give a LLC to a ninth grader that don't want nothing to do with it, or give them a credit card. I think it's a bad idea. So young.
But knowing
Especially
about
they don't know what
taxes,
they're doing.
knowing how
But
taxes
yeah,
and
I
credit
think
work,
they should
I feel like that's
at
a
least-
basic thing they should
teach them how
know
to do
graduating
it.
high school.
Yeah. Because even if, like you said, they invest in what they want to do, just show them the structure behind it. Like if you want to do music, show them that, yo, don't take that deal or own your masters. Just as an example. So that's what I agree. I agree with you, and I think that the poetry of it was just like, you know, teach them how to support themselves rather than asking for, you know, a job or a handout. I agree with you with college too. Well, I'm not that smart, so I can't fuck with college like that. Yeah. But I think a lot of people would go, hey, if your parents bought you a house for 30 grand, or the reason why I say 30 grand because everybody can't buy $100,000 houses for their kids, but you gotta have somewhere to live anyway. So it's like, damn, if I don't gotta pay rent or mortgage, it's like a leg up in society. Because that's extra money that you can use towards your dream or whatever you want to do. Because everybody got mad ambitions. Most people got mad ambition when they get out of high school. So I think that's what it's trying to say. I don't want to put words in this person's mouth.
But you know where them motherfuckers gonna live? At home. At home. I'm gonna save $30,000. You can live at home.
You know something though? That's a stigma in the black community though that I kind of frown upon. Like a lot of us, our parents, or not necessarily our parents though, a lot of people in general, where our kids turn 18, they gotta leave the house, and I disagree with that. Like I'm not gonna kick my daughters out to the curb when they say, "Oh, you gotta get the hell up out of home."
What
No,
if you had a son though?
son too. I'm not kicking
No, but
them
look,
out.
you
No.
talking about
No.
we
Unless
talking about
disrespecting
Asians and
me
all
or
that.
disrespecting home. No, yeah, they stay at home for.
That's what I'm saying. Like they get a big ass house and all them motherfuckers live in that
In my
joint.
opinion, yeah, in my opinion.
And that's part of the culture. Like
Sometimes
you
a
leave
little
the
ass
mess-
room, they all stay
You
in
leave
there.
the. That's my choice,
Yeah.
though. They don't kick them out. That's my choice. Listen, you're free to leave the nest whenever you please, but you know I'm not forcing you out on the street.
I get what you're
As long
saying.
as you
A lot of parents say that. I think that it depends on the kid.
Yeah, because if you've been disrespectful, you're not respecting home.
But that's a stigma in the black community. I don't know where it came from, but it's like, oh, you live at home with your moms, or you know what I'm saying?
Like that also. It could
yeah.
be like 10 of them in the house.
That's because the child trying to do grown up stuff.
No, but I'm saying though. But look.
When you're over 18, you're gonna do grown up stuff. Just don't be disrespectful about it. Respect the rules.
No,
of
but
the
look,
house.
I think that's what happens
Like
when you don't respect the rules of the house.
But look, if
Like
y'all
you gonna
got-
have sex.
all right, that's
though. Like,
we
sex is one of them.
talking. We talking about 2-3 bedroom houses though.
One at a time.
We talk about 2-3 bedroom houses though. These motherfuckers be having like whole ass, you know what I mean, estates and everything. Everybody live in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own little.
It'd be like 15 of them living in 3 bedrooms
How you
too.
feel? How you feel about that? You got kids?
Yeah, I gotta say.
Would you kick him out at 18? He got get on.
But that's what we gotta stop though.
Hold
You
on.
shouldn't even have to think about that.
No.
Nah.
You wouldn't kick him out. What age he gotta go? It gotta be an age he gotta go.
Why? See?
Yes.
Look, you just, why is it the age that he gotta go?
Because at that age, he shit no responsibility.
So 21, he be like,
21.
you gotta start get your own life.
Yeah, because you shit no responsibility.
So basically, you think his son should start a family in your house?
No. Listen. Why do he have to go?
You think he should start a family in your house?
Do he have to go, or should he want to go? I feel like it's an age where he should want to go,
I don't
have to
kids.
go.
I don't
There
have
is
kids, so
but I'm just saying there is no have to. I feel like, and that's the stigma on the back. Like, yo, you got to get the fuck up out of here. You got to get the look. What Tyree said, you ain't never left the nest. Well, I gotta leave the nest.
All right, so I'm gonna say this then. All right, since you said that, he should want to go after. I'm gonna say 1920.
Listen,
Should you force responsibility on? Let's talk about sons.
All right, what type of son were you at 18?
most boys naturally.
All right, exactly. Once you graduated high school, did you want to leave the nest?
No, I'm saying when you
Everybody
said
did. Everybody want to go away to
21,
school.
I didn't leave my house till I was 24, so I made sure my job was secure.
Yeah, I ain't leave till I was.
That's the right way. You should leave the nest whenever you're ready to leave the nest. Your parents should always be there to support you. Like I said, if all things created equal and you're not out in the streets and you disrespecting home, getting in trouble, things like that.
Ridiculous.
Then
Should you force responsibility on your kids?
yeah, you want to teach them responsibility. You want to teach them life.
What if they don't want? What if they don't want it? Like, no, I want to sit here
That's
and
a
be with
parent's
daddy.
job, ain't it?
Yeah, I feel like that. Like,
Yeah,
that
something is wrong if you don't want to do anything.
Yeah,
I think it's a parent job to teach.
you have to teach them some type of
I
responsibility.
think that
Like,
should be the-
I'm
It's
gonna
a
teach
part
you-
of life.
Yeah.
Responsibility is part of life. If you can't handle responsibility, you can't handle shit.
Yeah.
Can't handle anything in life.
You basically handicapped.
So should he pay
your
rent?
child.
yeah.
To you?
You don't have to. No.
Yes.
I don't.
If he can afford to do it.
If you yeah, but
If
I'm
he
not
can afford
gonna-
it, if he got a job or something like that, they should have financial responsibility. Because when motherfuckers be living in there and they don't pay no rent,
They go
you know
broke.
what I'm saying?
But see, that's
You know what I'm
where.
saying? And they feel like they ain't got to pay no
But
rent.
see, that's where, like, if we own our houses paid off in the
So
beginning.
yeah, he should pay something
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
He should contribute.
Yeah, you should feel like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
look,
can
I'm
afford
living
it.
here. You know, it's something I gotta
Yeah,
pay.
you
It's
can
my
contribute.
duty.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you
know what I
can
mean?
contribute. I
Like,
agree
you
with
should
that.
feel cool just being up in the motherfucker.
But I'm
and
not gonna
paying
make my
nothing.
child go like, yo, I'm still paying off the mortgage on my house. No, you gotta go half with me on my mortgage because
Right.
you grown now. I'm not gonna do that. No.
What
Yeah,
should you do?
I
me
give
an
you a
example.
bill. Or
I feel like
something
you thought
that.
about this before. What would you do?
Yeah, no, I would give them a bill, a utility or something just to
Okay.
teach them responsibility. But if I'm still paying $1,500 or $1,000 a month on my mortgage, I'm not gonna make them go half with me on just to teach them
I
responsibility.
feel like that with the
want them-
wives too.
I was gonna
The
bring
wives
that up.
gotta pay something. You gotta pay something. If you want, look, let's clap it up for that.
Clap it up for all the brothers that's
You know what
doing
I'm saying?
everything, taking care of their wife.
Let's go. We gotta give him another one.
Look, it's not even about, you know, the financial part. It's about, you know, the responsibility part. You gotta pay something. It's gonna be up in this motherfucker rip free. You know what I mean?
Because
You
most
gotta
of
do something though.
why is that, ladies? Ladies that's listening out there, why do y'all?
You about to
want-
paint yourself in the corner. I know.
I
you about
don't
to do
care
something
right
crazy.
now. I really don't
fuck
care
it.
right now. Why do y'all feel like it's a man's job to pay for everything?
It's the culture.
Or no, why is it no? Better yet, I take that back. Why is it frowned upon? It's looked at as a negative thing to want to go 50-50 on things.
I don't think a man should go 50-50 with his wife.
I just want to know why.
Why not?
Why not? I just
The
wanna
cost
know
of
why.
living is fucking higher these days.
I don't feel like.
So
I
if your
don't-
wife make more money than you,
I don't feel like.
what if your wife make
I
more
don't
money?
feel like. I feel like you're not a boss until you're paying for the office, right? So how you run your house, but you split all your bills. You got a partner. You're not the boss of your house. You don't run your house.
What if your wife make more money than you?
The motherfucker at the office put the motherfucker too.
Hold on.
What if your wife make? I'm asking that question. Or how do y'all feel if your wife was to make more money than you?
I don't care about that.
You wouldn't care
That
about
don't make
that?
me different. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I don't care if she make more money.
Yeah.
But no, listen. Back in the day when people got married, a man had
Talk to the front. Yeah.
Back in the day when people got married, a man had something to look forward to when he got married.
Right.
The woman would clean, cook. That's why she was available.
Clap it up for back in the day.
But
Now in today's world,
reserve the clap
in
it up.
today's world,
No.
the woman is a working woman. So she's gonna come back to you with, I don't have time.
But see,
to
that's just it. That
do
got
these
lost
certain
in the
things.
process
Yes,
along the
right.
generations.
She became a working woman. So
Right.
I think we have to move with the times too. Like, all right,
Yeah.
since you're not gonna clean and cook, your check like it should go towards
yeah,
something.
yeah,
That's
for
all
sure.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they not
When I
gonna
get
clean
to
and
that,
cook,
right.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
But
But you got a lot of lazy.
if they gonna take care of the,
women out here.
And listen,
if
I'm
they
on
gonna
the
take care of the
record.
house and the kids, then what's wrong with you paying the mortgage?
right.
And that's what I said. I've gone on the record and said that I don't mind paying for everything, but listen, I don't expect to watch no
You don't want to
clothes.
feel used.
I'm not paying. Yeah, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I should come home to a meal every day. My clothes need to be washed. The children should be fed, taken care of. Pick
Yeah,
them
you
up
don't want
from
no-
school.
And you can cheat as you
taken
please.
care of.
All right.
No, listen. Listen.
Let's clap it up on that.
No, listen. Women, you gotta understand something. If your man is paying all the bills, paying everything, I'm talking about every last thing. You ain't coming out your pocket for nothing. You can't really tell that
brother.
nigga what he do.
French, brother.
Like,
I don't want to hear shit.
most
How
women-
can you?
most
How can?
women-
Cause coming
How
from
do
her
you have the
standpoint, it's like,
audacity?
yo, I'm just here, right? You just here at this point, right?
No,
it don't matter what you do. You just here. You're not contributing nothing towards the financials or nothing.
You just give
So
them pussy.
if you went,
Sit here
nothing
alone.
else
They take
would
care of the
nothing would
kid.
change.
Right.
Nothing would change. Everything's
kid's
still
job
taken
is
care
a
of.
job.
But you gonna tell this man he can't do what? I can't do what?
Give me an example of the what?
Huh?
Give me an
Anything.
example of the I can't do what?
Anything
Like,
is
Anything.
As far as
Give me an example. Give me an example for the
Anything.
people.
Say something. Say something. Say something. Just pick something.
Believe it or not, most
anything.
women
I
don't pay
can't
with
what?
loans.
I can't what?
No.
You think you
Most,
should be able to cheat?
listen,
I can't.
listen.
Why would
No,
not?
not
Why should
wrong.
not? Why should I be able
No,
to?
because you made a commitment at the end of the day, bro.
Most women.
That's not enough for commitments.
Let me say this. Most
hold on.
women are okay with it. Let me just get this point out. Most women, believe it or not, are okay with it. They hate when you go out and have another child outside.
I don't know if I want to be a
That's
woman that's
fucked-
okay with me
that's
cheating
fucked
on
up.
her.
Listen. It's like this. It's like this.
That comes.
It's like
that's
women.
when you cross
They
the line.
don't
Strap up
like.
if you gonna go do something else.
Majority of the women, like,
That's
you
how they
look
do
at
that.
these celebrities and all this, it's the blatant shit. When you out there making them look crazy.
Yeah, you making them look
when
bad.
the nigga, when you know that nigga cheating, and you gotta be the shorty on the side. It's like, I mean, like you his wife, but they see you out and like,
And we're talking
you
about
fucking-
wives now, not
Yeah,
girlfriends.
that's what we talking
Alright,
about.
cool.
I mean,
What's the
whatever.
difference between a wife and a girlfriend?
All right, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's like, you know, women don't like to be,
So
like,
let
I
me
mean,
ask you a
put on the spot or
Is there a
mate.
difference between a wife and a girlfriend if you're not married?
Yeah.
But why though?
What?
Because if you're not married,
Hold on.
That's literally the difference. Whether you're married or not.
What?
But if you got a girlfriend,
yeah.
that's like, and you're molding her to like to be your wife, right?
Nope.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, probably not.
See, you gonna be the brother that's going. You gonna be the type of brother that have a girlfriend with a wife on the side. That's what you gonna have.
You shouldn't cheat on your wife though. You shouldn't get married if you want to cheat.
Exactly. So what's the difference between having a girlfriend and a wife? If you're not married.
Wife is more legal things involved. Girlfriend,
Yeah.
a marriage is a lot of it's business.
But no,
Marriage is
listen, no, but
business.
listen.
Marriage is
So why are you
business.
But listen.
listen to be a girlfriend if you're not planning on marrying her?
Yo, my brother, that's been my question for a long time. Like, why? Like, if there was no such thing as divorce,
It's a trial
would
period.
people get? How many
Girlfriend's
people?
a trial
How many
period.
people would still get married if there was no
that's
such thing as
dating
divorce?
though, right? Like instead of
Yeah,
dating,
nobody, yeah.
we're just
Nobody.
dating.
No, it was. Back then
Fill
it was.
her out.
Back then it was hard to get a divorce.
No, but I'm just saying, if it wasn't possible,
To get a divorce,
I feel like more people would really consider marriage way more.
In certain religions, it's not possible to get a divorce. Like
I mean,
it's
they just gonna chalk their religion. You know what I'm saying? They were like, all right, fuck it. I'm something else now. You know what I'm saying?
Christianity.
I mean, it's because it's nothing stopping them. Like if it was a legal law that said, yo, once you get married, you cannot get divorced. You're forever tied to this motherfucker forever.
All jokes aside, religion is a real thing to people.
Oh yeah,
some
for
people
sure.
really follow that.
No,
shit.
yeah.
So
of course.
it's like if the religion say don't do this,
of course.
They not. It's like we Catholic. We can't. Do
Yeah, but at the same time, that's an ideology.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing physically. As far as laws and shit like that. That's tying you to that person. But if it's something that say, yo, you cannot get divorced from this person. Like this person, you have to be with them for the rest of your life legally. You know what I'm saying?
I think less people would get married. If that was the case, I think less people would get married.
I think divorce is like you
just can't. Front, please.
I think divorce is that you just can't remarry again when you come to religion. Like if I'm married to this one person and me and her can't make it, okay, we'll separate. But when I meet this new girl, I gotta wait for her to die.
Your religion.
Yeah,
I think that's everything.
No. It's a lot of people that do be like, yo, I'm still married.
I'm still married. I can't really.
They never really officially because that
That's
divorce
my
costs
long
money.
Some religions are like that.
That divorce costs money.
Some religions don't. Like we don't believe in divorce. It's religions that don't believe in divorce, and religions that's how you.
So what I'm
but
saying
it ain't the
is,
majority. Like
no, what I'm saying is,
sure.
if the woman marry a man who's a woman abuser, she can't divorce him.
That's how it was back in the day. You couldn't get a divorce back in the day.
You could get a divorce.
Not back. I'm talking about back then.
Back then too.
It was hard.
Who tells you how you can live?
Yo, at the end of the day,
I'm
I'm glad you said that. At the end of the day, it's just rules.
Exactly.
It's just rules. It don't matter. It don't.
Who are you to tell me how I can live my life and how I can't live my life?
If you choose
No,
to
that's
be a part
real.
of a religion or a
But
society,
that's where it comes
No,
to
but
the
listen,
religion type thing.
That's
man.
but yo,
But religion is
no,
man-made at
but
the end of the day, bro.
no, that's real shit. That's real shit. A lot of the rules that's imposed on religions and shit, you gotta really find out where they came from.
It's man-made.
You know, like like real rap because there's rules that were that's kind of made that makes sense. Like, all right, you got to follow that. And then there's other rules. It's like, where the fuck this come from?
100%.
Because I know it's like it's one of them religions where like the women they can't wear like what is it like jeans or some shit like that.
Pants.
Yeah, they can't. Like, where did that come from? What do that have to do with
Where they
anything?
come from?
But what does that have to do with anything?
It only
How does that change you inside as a person or anything like that?
What religion is that? I don't know if you know.
It came from the Bible.
Okay.
A woman should wear nothing contains to a man.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
But that kind of stuff. I don't care. I am a Christian. I will not follow. That's something I will not follow. Because I feel like it's certain rules that it's like, where did it come from?
What is the? I mean,
let me ask you,
the significance of it.
Let me say this. There's never wrong. Like I look at rules all the time. I always say committing fornication should be get rid of. Because everybody in here probably had sex before marriage. So you get rid of that. But you can't just separate rules like, I'm okay with this rule, thou should not kill. But I don't like this rule. Like,
all right, but listen. Time out. Thou should not kill is a morality, though. That's morality. Like you should never, like, why? So if it's self-defense or something like that, I mean that's a little different. But like, killing somebody else, that's something different. Right, but wearing pants. But look, stealing is taking something from somebody else. What the fuck is wearing pants doing to somebody else? That's not affecting anybody else.
But it is affecting us today because our sons are wearing dresses. So what are you talking about? I don't like saying that.
But that LGBT community with
that don't affect nobody.
We peeking.
The LGBT.
Yeah, but according to some,
you want a mic today?
According to some people, that's not doing nothing to nobody. It don't matter if my son wear a dress. That's not doing anything. That's not affecting how anybody else lived their lives.
It did affect people. It a lot of families.
Based on what though? Exactly. Based on what? It was based on a religion. It was based on a religious rule that said somebody can't do that.
Mind your business. What the fuck do men gotta do?
Let me tell you. If you're gonna be a part of a religion or a part of a society, you have to obey the rules of the laws.
That's what we're saying in the first place.
Nah, you gotta don't you? You walk on a red light.
Religion is
you cross the street on a red light. It's a law that say you can't walk the street on a red light. You're still gonna do it, right?
If I get a ticket for it, cool. If your girl wear pants, she should go to hell.
See what we're talking about.
That's not how it goes.
If you gonna break the rules,
that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes.
Break the rules, you gotta pay the consequences.
That's not how I follow the rules. That's not how I do it.
You don't think it should be consequences to your actions?
Listen,
if you're not a good Christian, you go to hell.
To certain things, the way I believe the way I believe it's certain stuff that certain people made based on how they feel. The same way you got Baptists, you got Protestants, you got Mormons, whatever. You got Catholic. Mm-hmm. It's all different, variations. These are people that say, yo, I don't mess with that particular thing, but this is my thing over here, so we gonna take this way. That's all that is. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that people made up themselves to make themselves feel comfortable. Right. If it doesn't have to really do with the base of the religion, which is basically like love amongst everybody else, then I feel like I don't have to follow it, because if my daughter wears a dress or pants, that's not changing. That's not affecting nobody else. That has no effect on the world or the earth. That's not nothing bad. Okay. That's something. Right.
Stop. So if your daughter wore what strippers wear, you cool with it because it don't affect nobody.
Listen, if that's what she chose to do,
and you okay with it,
but that don't mean she going to hell because she's
listen to what I'm saying to you.
She could go outside butt naked every day.
He's not saying he's condoning, but what can you do though?
That's what
rules was for though. That's what rules came out for.
But it's not.
But who is she harming? That's what he's
to me. It's not against the religion. It's not against the religion. She's not going to go to hell.
I feel like you. If I see my son, if I had a son, I see and he wearing a dress,
you gonna feel some type of way.
No, I mean, listen, we free to say whatever.
All right, our daughters. We all can agree that
one at a time. Feeling some type of way and being against religion is two different things.
Yeah, what we're having right now is a conversation is trying to separate church and state, and that's the conversation that's been going on since the beginning of time.
Bro, is there a difference between thoughts and a woman?
I thought it's still a woman. I thought it's still
no different then.
A man can be a thought too.
I'm saying, is there a difference though?
Is there a difference?
Like between male and man, is there a difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, with human,
male and man,
yeah,
their sex is a different sex.
I mean, it's like man is like, again, man is something that's made up.
You're saying man, yeah, that's a
man is made up.
Man is
something that's made up. It's a term that was made up.
Jed, I mean, voice.
Man, I never heard it.
Voice.
Where did man come from?
You said that man in general is everybody. Man and woman. This man and man. It's human beings, right?
Okay, you still got boys and girls.
Yeah, but we're all considered men.
Children.
When you say
these
man,
words are made up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
these
saying. There's a difference. There's a difference between male and female, but we're all man. Now, I guess the man is different. Like woman and one man. Like that singular plural. You getting technical like that. But
what I'm saying is there's between a male. You got male.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Male and female.
And you got a man.
You saying beta and alpha?
Yeah, it's a difference.
All right, so you're talking about boys and men.
Yeah, it's a difference. Male, you got grown ass
male. But that's based off of something that was made up. That's based off of something that was made up.
Just like every
wait. What was it never made up? I'm getting lost on that part.
No, so she said male and a man. You say, yo, a man is...
No, what I'm saying is, what wasn't made up?
No, but I'm saying, all right, so we talking about gender versus a term.
No, social obligation.
So, all right, if you say somebody's a male, if they come out with a penis, they're a male, right? Okay. What makes them a man?
Not according to
whatever
today,
makes them a man is based off of something that's made up. It's whether it's age or whatever. What makes them a man is based off of something that was made up.
Anything that was created was.
Would you call yourself a man if you didn't provide for your daughters?
No.
All right, so it is.
But he's still a
man. But it's made up.
But yeah, so all right. But look,
see what I'm saying?
Exactly. He might not call himself a man, but somebody else is gonna call him a man. Somebody will call him a man. What is that? That's a man.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
So it's based off of something. Right there,
it's based off of perception.
But me,
that's based off of perception.
It's more so of a, like you said, social obligation to your offspring. Your children,
so that could change. That could change based off of somebody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? So how concrete is that?
Anybody's social or moral obligation.
Yeah, so a male is a male no matter what.
So
if you have a penis, you're a male.
Female is
a man is based off
of 2019.
A man is based off of perception.
You can ask Chris Jenner about that. There's a lot of other people about that. Technically, he's not
a man is based off of perception. Because it could be a woman that's dressed like a dude and you think that's a man. You're going to say that's a man. That's perception.
Okay.
Yeah, perception.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then when you knock her the fuck out, oh my God, I'm still a girl. Oh, shit.
Well, hold up, though. Time out. Let's backtrack just for a quick second. Mm-hmm. Let's take the religion out of it. Let's say if you're part of a street fraternity, a street gang.
Just use America, bro.
No.
America got rules.
I mean, yeah, but...
And America got every other thing.
I'm going to tie that into it. it's rules to being in the gang. If you go against the gang rules, it's consequences. If you break the law, it's consequences. If you go against, if they say you don't obey these 10 commandments, it's consequences.
It's consequences to everything.
Right. That's all that's all we saying. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's all made up. Yeah.
Rules were made up back in the day. A black person couldn't drink out of a white fountain because of rules.
Was it? But was it consequences for breaking those rules?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
because somebody made this shit up. Somebody said, "Yo, somebody can't do this." But was that my point is, was that black person harming somebody by drinking out of the same fountain?
Did people make up religion?
Yes, to an extent. Yes, to an extent. Yes.
So there's a true form of a religion, or no?
Yes, I believe that there was a certain way that it was supposed to be, and then there's people that took it and said, "Yo, we're gonna do this with it." I don't.
So if there's a true form of religion, who wrote it?
Man.
Who wrote the Bible?
Man. Same people that write everything else, man.
Think about it. It was a whole different Bible before the King James.
So that's
and that came along like in the 15th century.
That's why. Was God
That's
man
why-
or was he a spirit?
That's why when I say certain things, I will say I will align myself with if I feel like I said, in the Bible say you should love all people, love thy neighbor. I feel like that's something that affects everybody. Everybody should love everybody else like one of themselves. If everybody did that, then we wouldn't have no problems in the world. But then there's certain things, that it's like it branches off. It's like that's based on a certain how people feel. It's a difference between how people feel and like what I feel what is right for us as a humanity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you say, yo, a woman shouldn't wear pants. What the fuck? What do that have to do with anything?
So would you say you're more of a religious person? So you're basically more of a spiritual person than a religious person? Yes.
Okay, so I won't follow a religion to a T. Okay, I won't say every single thing that was said in the Bible.
So you just pick out what you want to do.
100%. If I feel like it's 100% true to me, and I feel like that's how life should be lived, then I will agree with that. But if I feel like it's something that might be made up, depending on how somebody felt, then it's like...
It's funny you said it, because a lot of people don't even know the rules of some of their religions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
certain people indulge in things, but they don't even know, like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to... But it is a lot of wisdom in religion, too.
Yeah.
Like how to handle money, how to handle your family. Like if you go back and read, it's like, oh shit, I actually do this already.
Exactly.
Me and that's the thing. Me and the voice was speaking about this the other day. And it's like every situation is ironic how religion works, but it's man-made. But yet anything that you can possibly endure in life, you can find a story in the Bible pertaining to that to a certain extent.
Ain't nothing new.
It's nothing new under the sun. You can always find like what we may be going through. We all going through different things. Mm-hmm. But if we looking for that guidance, we can always go to the Bible and we can find whatever scripture that is, and we can find an example of that story though. And that's crazy how it works though.
And that's kind of my combat that I use when people be like, yo, well, you say if you can't see it, you can't believe it. You never seen God before. How you believe in God? And that's why they was like, oh, well, the Bible is man-made. How can you believe the stuff in there? I'm like, well, it's stuff, that was in there, back then that relates to right now. Like stuff that was said that would happen, that's happening right now. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not going to say that I went into all religions and everything like that, but I don't know about how many other religions in their books can say the same thing, I don't know. Like, maybe somebody can tell me and be like, yo, maybe it's in the Quran or maybe it's in the Torah or something like that. And it said, yo, this happened back then and it happened back now. I don't know. But I just know based on the Bible that I can go by that, So that's my defense to it. But, like, again, like I said, it's certain rules that I feel like, certain people made up, at their time. And they were like, yo, this what we rocking with. This is what we're going to do. Like, that's how they felt. But that's not necessarily how it should be. Just like the whole pants and... Like, to me, that it don't matter if a chick wear pants, she wear whatever. That don't have nothing to do with her as a person.
And that's how society, before we wind it down, that's how society is progressing towards nowadays. That's why you see the LGBT community and you see the feminist movement going on now. It's really powerful in this country, at least. And because they look at it like they're not affecting nobody. But, most people, when it comes to religion, they look at it completely different. And I'm along your lines a little bit. I'm all about more so... If it's righteous, you feel like you've been a righteous person. Some people don't have a conscience. I like to think I have a conscience.
That's perception too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Some people, like you said, they feel like killing someone else, they're doing the right
It
thing.
depends on
They
which side of
feel
the
like,
line
yeah,
you are. If
exactly.
you're going to war, you think
Right.
But that's just absurd to just kill someone. Let's just say, for example, because of the color of their skin. That's just ridiculous, though. But that's a whole nother conversation.
The Nazis thought they was doing the right
yeah,
thing.
they thought If you ever talk to anyone from the Aryan Brotherhood, they preach God when they burning crosses on people's lawns and stuff like that, and when they're hanging in tar and feather, it'd be like
The same thing.
Exactly, and that's a whole nother wormhole that we not even gonna go down. But listen, man, we gonna start to wrap it up this week. Yeah, I mean, y'all already know what it is. Klaptrap TV, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe on SoundCloud and on YouTube. That's Klaptrap TV. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell so y'all get the notifications because Mark uploads whenever in the middle of the night, so you want to get that notification when y'all wake up in the morning.
And let's clap it up for Klaptrap After Dark, man.
Klaptrap After Dark, yeah. Yeah, this is such this week though, but yeah, y'all already know. Yours truly, K-Double, Mark, Doc, no affiliate. Don't know when he gonna be back. We got the voice down the end.
Building.
Hopefully we can make y'all laugh this week, but y'all already know what it is. I'll let y'all next time.